fire and stuff.
Yeah, see, and my problem is I had some of the stuff fall on my roof, and they were shooting this stuff off on the side of my house where all my antennas are. So, you know, one little ember ends up on my coax, and it burns a hole in the side of it.
Not good. Sort didn't burn your house up.
Well, that's what I kept telling them. Oh, no, nothing's going to fall on your house. And then sure enough, we found fireworks on my house, and I came out in the street, and I said, here, I found this on my roof. You guys are a bunch of liars.
Well, you don't know where those things are going to go. What scares me is stuff dropping down on my solar panels and breaking them.
Well, fortunately for me, I don't own my panels, so if any of them gets damaged, it's not my problem.
Well, I own them, and it is my problem.
Oh yeah, I've contemplated. At some point I need to buy out my panels, but I'm waiting for the numbers to make it work out. But that is an option on the contract that I can eventually buy out the panels, and I probably will do that.
I can't believe it. Even this month, I'm holding negative pretty good with running both air conditioners. I can't believe it.
Oh yeah, these are the months that make all the power back to use during the winter. So okay, I'll be listening. I need to eat my dinner. Okay, 6US.
You don't want to eat any food, then it just makes you get heavier. Just drink some water and forget it. Get bread and water, that's all you need. See you later, Aaron. Mike should be back here. K6US from AA6S.
Yeah, but see, the food sitting in front of me is from In-N-Out, and I'd rather eat it. K6US.
Yeah, well, you got a point there. You can't waste it. Can't throw it away. If you don't eat it, the kids will eat it. AA6AJ, AA6S. Find out anything, Mike?
No, I'm doing your footwork for you. Stand by.
I want to sit by. Surprised I haven't heard any CW. I'm pointing in the right direction from Richard or somebody down there. Up north? Down south. Up north, I should say. Okay, up there. I get it right yet.
Okay, AA6S, WA6AJ.
Yeah, go ahead, Mike.
Well, I sent one to email to his website and one to his QRZ email and let him know what's not working, and so that's all I can do.
Donkey chain.
Ralph had decent conditions tonight.
No kidding. It's coming in really good. I forgot to turn my other preamp on in here, the one on the radio. It does help when he's weak. That brought him way up. Anyway, it was coming in pretty good. And other than that, not much happening. Now it hurt me, but I said I got some crystals for some 2As and 1As and stuff like that. If you ever got a bad one, I might have the right one.
I got a 1A receiver, but that's it.
Okay. Well, I got some crystals for it, if you ever have a bad one. If I have the right one.
Okay. I haven't even plugged it in yet.
Probably go up in the smoke. Last time I tried it, it worked.
So this guy sells them for $24 shipped, right?
I think that's what it said.
KM6SRR.
KM6SRR, there you are. AA6S, you missed out on Ralph. He had a good signal tonight.
Oh, I thought he's, and the thing he sends up to us, a little notice, he's supposed to be on like 7:45. He was on earlier, huh?
Yeah, he was on 090. I worked him about 10 minutes after, then Mike got him about 15 or 16 minutes after.
Okay, I guess I got to get on there earlier then. Yeah, I'd like to work him too. Hey, you were talking about Richard. He's not going to be on until maybe next Sunday because he's up in Utah. His dad broke his hip, so he's up there assisting him.
Well, that's good of him, but bad. Sorry to hear about his dad, but glad that he's helping him.
Yeah, Richard sent a message. He said his dad went through the operation of the surgery fine, and they're keeping him in the hospital a couple more days, I guess. So he's going to be hanging up there and helping him out. What's interesting, like Mike is saying, he's supposed to be in I think a home or a place for senior people where that shouldn't happen. So anyway, it did, I guess.
Well, anything's possible. Fall over and crunch yourself, and your bones get brittle, anything can happen. In fact, next year, I guess I got to have the doctor up in there in Fresno. I got an appointment with him. It was a 2-year, I guess they figured I might be hopefully still alive in 2 years, but another year, I got to go up to Fresburg and get a bone scan. It's been long, ever since I had that stuff with the parathyroid thing. I've been checked, and he checks everything, and so far, A-OK.
Well, that's good news. Hey, did you get that email that I CC'd you about the relays and all of the diagrams and stuff?
I haven't even been in there to look. Thanks for sending it. I was looking at some other stuff and trying to find a crystal, and I just haven't looked at my emails. Which one did you send it to, the AA6S or the daughters?
I sent to yours, the AA6S.
Okay, well, I'll have it then. I'll get in there and look. I've been doing other things here and trying to make this gone set work. It does work, and it does have sideband rejection. Sideband rejection is pretty good on it, so it's got a bad crystal, so I can't get on 40 meters with it, and it's got a few other problems. I put a new power cord on it, did it right. It took me 2 hours to... Man, the chassis on that thing is about a 16th of an inch thick steel. I had to very cautiously file an elliptic hole. I used one of those plastic, thing you put the wire through as a template, and file it out so it fit in there real nice, and put a new cord in it. And Mike and I both got one of these things you squash those things you put the cord on with, those insert things instead of grommets. Man, it worked perfect. I squashed it down, pushed it in, went click, and that was it. That tool cost $60 or $70, if you can imagine. Rob, go ahead.
Yeah, no, I can imagine. We have some of those they're like a punch is what they are. They've got one side that deforms it out, and the other side it goes to the outside of what the hole you're making. So, and I've seen those D-punches, and if that's all they are, it's $40 or $70. That's a good deal. Ones I've seen are like a couple $100, for a regular D-punch for putting a circle with a flat side like you have for certain kinds of switch mounting. Over.
Well, I've got the D punches. No, this wasn't the punch. I don't think a punch would have went through this metal. No, I had to file it. I had to file a hole in it to push one of those plastic, those black things that you put the wire in and squash it down. It's got a little ridge on the top and bottom, and it's got a kind of an elliptical hole that goes in and spreads back out, and the hole's in there. You know what I mean?
It's called a strain relief.
Cord grommet.
Yeah, no, I'm familiar with those. Yeah, and they sort of bend the wire a little bit, too, as it goes through there. And they're kind of like two halves, and they usually have a little plastic thing holding the two halves together. So you put the halves around the wire, and then you snap it in the hole.
Cord grommet.
Well, that's it. Anyway, I had to file the thing in, and very slowly I had a piece of tape on my file so I wouldn't go in too far, and got it done and got it clinked in there and got all that done, and now I'm waiting for some capacitors for it. But it does work on the low without the high voltage on, so I'm sure it'll probably work halfway.
Did you change the cord to a 3-wire cord?
WA6AAJ.
Yeah, I hear you, Mike. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I did change it to a 3-wire 16 gauge, I guess, or 18, I don't know, whatever it was. Nice cord. Man, the price on those things went up. $15 for one of them.
Holy cow, you could probably get an extension cord at Home Depot, the right size wire and number of conductors, and just cut off the end on one end and use that as a cord.
That's what I did, and it was $15. That's exactly what I did, Rob. the ones with the wires that don't have the end on cost about $3 even more than that.
Yeah, sometimes it's kind of crazy.
Go ahead, Michael.
Well, how can I go ahead when you're talking?
I know you're just talking. I got 800, I got 432, I got 1200, I got 727. Who else?
You got 971.
971, got you, Dave.
79 and 1100 K6US.
1079, 1100. Thank you, Aaron.
Stick in Ralph, we worked him too.
Oh, you did get Ralph in there? Okay, I'll put Ralph down.
Hey, Mike, did you say 971 Dane? Did you mean Dave?
I said Dave, I think, but maybe I didn't come out right. I got you, Dave. Somebody way down in there. Hey, Bill, don't forget, we're going to try and get a Tascadero tonight. If you want, I'll start with the antenna to the east and see if he can hear me there. And then if we can't make it there, I'll swing around and go direct to him. Over. Or we'll do it both ways anyway.
Okay, well, I can give him a call, and I'm sure he's probably there. He's probably hearing me. I'll swing it around towards his direction. W6QUI, W6QUI. Coming on you there, W6QUI, AA6S, over. Well, you're only 20 over, yeah, I copy you.
I didn't hear what you said. Do you have Ron in there?
Ron is in here. Yes, he is. And he's pointed towards you right now. Ron is pointed towards you, Mikey. You want to call him, Ron?
Yeah, I've got about Q3 copy, but he will not hear me. I've got Q3 copy pointed at 90 degrees. Now go ahead, and while you're talking to him, I'll swing around and go on a direct path and see. Well, we've got him checked in. Tell him he's checked in, 10:55. W6QUI, AA6S, K6MYC. Go ahead, Bill.
Yeah, real fine, Mikey. W6QUI, K6MYC, AA6S. You're checked in. He can hear you, but not real good on the 90-degree thing. He's bringing it around to try the direct path. He's going to bring it around for the direct path. Told me to chatter for a second here, Ron. But anyway, you're sounding good here, wherever you're pointed. W6QUI, I think we got a direct shot across the valley or something. AA6S, over.
Detectable, but not readable.
Hey, Bill, AA6S, KM6SRR. Mike says he's detectable, but he can't hear any words. Okay, Bill, AA6S, KM6SRR. Are you copying me? Yeah, Mike said that he couldn't make out the words. He's detectable. Okay, thanks, Bill. Yeah, that's what I was going to ask him. W6QUI, that's Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo. Wondering if you got a copy on me. I can hear some words, but not everything. Okay, Ron, yeah, that was complete good copy on that. Right there with the noise, but I got every word. Hey, thanks for being there. Good to hear you. Okay, 73, Ron. W6QUI, KM6SRR. Okay, Mike, go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm already turned up towards Santa Cruz, so I'm going to call KW6S here. I could tell he was in there, but I couldn't get anything. He started to come up a little bit. I got almost words a couple of times. He was, if you waited a long enough time on that path, we might be able to force it, and he may have to wiggle the antenna. But he hears me worse than I hear him, so he doesn't know where to point if he doesn't hear anything. He's got to have some signal from me, and I don't think he ever heard anything. I don't know, you might comment if Bill said that he had heard me at all. KM6SRR with, and we're pointing towards Santa Cruz, K6MYC. Go ahead, Rob.
Okay, yeah, I don't know if Bill said he heard you or not, but yeah, I'm trying to point that way, but I'll probably need to peek on Tom, so I'll listen for him. KM6SRR.
Yeah, he said he could hear you when you're on the bounce path very weakly. Could hear you on the bounce path very weakly, and I am pointed towards Tom there, so maybe he's hearing me or not there. Anyway, AA6S.
Okay, W6QUI, I'm sorry, not W6QUI, KW6 Sugar, and one line behind here, KW6S. Tom, I wonder if you're there this evening. KW6 Sugar, KW6S, KW6 Sugar, KW6S, K6MYC, calling and standing by. Tom, over.
K6MYC, KW6S. Good evening, Mike. Yeah, I'm hearing you pretty good, and I was hearing Rob fairly well as too.
Oh, good. Wonderful. Yeah, you're a good copy. Here, I didn't move the antenna. You're just fine where you are. Let's see, Rob, go ahead and get him while you're on a peak there, if you have a peak, so to speak. KM6SRR with KW6S, K6MYC. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, Mike, I tried to find him. I can't find him.
Oh, okay. He heard you. Anyway, make a quick call to him, and let's see if you can connect, and then if not, why he can spin down and work Bill there. Over.
Okay, KW6S, KW6S. This is Kilo Mike 6, Sierra Romeo Romeo. How you doing, Tom?
KM6SRR, KW6S. Boy, nothing much to spare, but my noise is almost nothing tonight, so I've got you there okay. And yeah, we can at some point spin down and see if we can find Bill. KM6SRR, KW6S.
Okay, I heard the last part, Tom, a little bit with my call sign, but it's probably getting 30% there. So go ahead and swing down to Bill down there in Visalia and give him a call.
Go ahead, Bill. Go ahead, Tom. Go ahead and pick up Bill down there. He's copying you 100%, Rob. But you're right, not a lot to spare, but you were Q5 the whole time. Go ahead, Tom, KW6S to KAA6S, K6MYC. We also have the other one in. Mike is in here also. So Alpha WA6AAJ will work you also, Tom, over.
Two of you in here at once, but you're doing pretty even. Good evening, Bill, and it sounds like you've got a good path over to Atascadero, I guess it is, or Templeton, one over there. And sounds like you're doing reasonably well over my way as too. AA6S, KW6S.
Yeah, real good, Tom. KW6S, AA6S. Yeah, I can work Ron over there with. I can turn my power down to below 10 watts and he can still copy me. Must be a line of sight right across the valley. I don't know. Anyway, it's a no KW6S, AA6S. Over, Tom.
Yeah, very good, Bill. Yeah, is AAJ on the air here tonight?
Yeah, go ahead, Mike. AAJ, go ahead.
KW6S, WA6, AAJ. Hello, Tom.
WA6AAJ, KW6S. Boy, you're the strongest of the group there.
Roger, yeah, you're about hitting 10 over at times, but good strong signal tonight. KW6S, WA6AJ.
Yeah, good, Mike. Yeah, I'd like to hear a good signal. I have a different, slightly better LNA up there now to replace the one that went bad. The LNA was okay, but the power supply for it failed. And then they trimmed some redwood trees in my back fence, and I might have a little less redwood tree to stomp through this in that direction now. So, but everybody's doing real good tonight. WA6AAJ, KW6S.
Roger. Yeah, those redwood trees can be a little bit of a problem. I have that over here. That's my own fault. I planted them. So anyway, all right, Tom, good to hear you. Good strong signal tonight. Appreciate the contact. And I'll turn it back to Mike, EK6MYC. Over.
Okay. Very good, Mike. WA6AAJ in the group, K6MYC. Rob, any better copy that time?
I heard Mike fine, but not Tom.
You're not getting good copy on Tom, huh? Yeah, sounds like he needs one of your preamps there, Tom. We're working on some preamps over here, but who knows? It'll help. Rob won't realize the difference when he's got a good preamp up there that's got a 0.4 dB noise figure compared to whatever he's got now with the receiver is probably 4 dB. So that's a huge difference in signal to noise ratio.
Yeah, before Tom went down to Bill, I could hear him pretty good.
I'm hearing you real good now, Rob.
He's hearing you real good, he said, Rob.
Okay, yeah, I moved it a little bit further west, so maybe I'm picking them up better now.
Yeah, I moved my antenna just a little bit north, so cut Mike down a little bit, but brought you up, Rob.
He turned it back to you, Rob. I guess you're just not getting enough of him.
Yeah, I can tell he's kind of in there. I tweaked a little bit more. I should be pretty well peaked on him now, but anyway, it's good to know that we can at least hear each other, sort of.
Yeah, I think Rob's got a 9700, and I was kind of surprised. They have like a 3 dB noise figure, I think, on 1296. So a preamp with some gain is really going to help fairly early on in the game here, especially 0.4, which seems to be the standard now. K6MYC, KW6S.
Yeah, that's it exactly.
I heard you talk about the 9700.
Say, I double with you, Rob. Say it again.
I was just telling Tom, I heard him say about my having a 9700, so I did get some of the words there that time.
Yeah, I think that might be the difference between my ICOM and my Kenwood. Kenwood's just a little better, and I think it might have just slightly better noise figure. And the LNA I had before was marginal on gain, so that might have been the difference. I'll have to test them again. But good to make the trip over there today. KM6SR or K6MYC, KW6S.
Okay, we'll pick it up here, and let's see if there's anybody else that wants to make a contact with Tom. If not, why we'll move up into the Bay Area there. K6MYC standing by for anybody else in the Central Valley. Okay, nothing heard down this way. And looking out for KC5DTU Well, does he do something special on Tuesday nights, Rob?
Not that I know of. I was just thinking he should be on. Sunday nights is the only night I know he does something special.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to go up 7-3, Tom, and we'll see you tomorrow, of course, on 2 meters. 7-3 for now. Thanks for the nice contacts this night. You're clearly hearing better with the new preamp up there, no question. KW6 Sugar, K6MYC going into the Bay Area.
K6MYC, WB6JNN.
WB6JNN, K6MYC. Good evening, Jim. Quite a nice signal, over.
Okay, yeah, I was hearing you when you were at Santa Cruz, but you're louder now. Anyway, good evening. Been a nice day today in the 70s. It's not been that hot at all, so we're happy with that, although I have threats from the folks that keep track of that stuff that next week's going to be hot.
Yeah. We got into the, well, they said low 90s, real low 90s today. We're supposed to be heading toward 100, though, by the end of the week. We're supposed to get some real hot weather. There's a high-pressure system hanging off the coast that's keeping us in this hot weather, and it's supposed to stay that way till early next week, and then it'll drop back into the 80s, hopefully. Anyway, it was a nice day. I didn't go out much. I'm still trying to get over this whatever I got. I'm not sick, but I'm trying to get over it. I still have a congestion in the chest, and I think a very, very light fever, but I can't be sure. But I'm just tired. I'm sleepy. So I've been just sitting in a chair pretty much the whole day and sleeping on and off and sitting in different positions because you get tired of sitting in one position. But I kept going to sleep. Every place I'd move, I'd go to sleep again. So if your body needs it, you might as well let it have it, over.
Well, you know, we have a phrase in ham radio called old man. Yeah, a good nap is a good thing if you're over the age of 70, say.
Well, I'm going to be real old next year. I'll be 90.
Yeah, you're getting there.
Yeah. Anyway, good to hear you, Jim. And let's see, is there anybody else up that way? How about you, Fred?
W6PQL.
Okay. Good evening, Jim. W6PQL. Good strong signal, and I could probably get more. It's quite strong and quite steady, so it means I could move up a little bit more and get more signal strength, but I'm going to stay here so I can pick up Fred if he comes in here. W6PQL. K6MYC and the Bozo group, over.
Okay, Mike, we've got 2 or 3 of us on frequency. There's 775 I heard in there. I also heard Ross and maybe one other voice. Can't remember now. It all came pretty fast. Anyway, just a quick contact, and then I'm up frequency 10 kilohertz. 73s for now. K6MYC, W6PQL.
Okay, and you're going to go up frequency to get to QIW. You're going up frequency to get QIW, are you, Jim?
That is what he said, I think.
Okay.
KD6SOK?
KD6SOK. Good evening, Fred. Sounding pretty good, and I moved the antenna off of you a little bit, but you're still Q5. Go ahead and take one. KD6SOK 507, K6MYC.
Morning, how about you? It's nice and cool. It's supposed to heat up next week into the 90s, so it's really a beautiful day. It's kind of windy right now on the south end of the lake. About 7 o'clock in the morning, I missed it, and it was an opening from the west coast all the way into Europe. I couldn't believe it. There was several people made contact from California all the way to Europe, so it was a really great opening. But KU6S made a contact over into Europe, and he was in Cupertino, and so I missed it completely. I was asleep at the time.
Now, Fred, Brad, are you talking to me or to somebody else? I think you're telling me about something that you did on some band working Europe, but I'm not copying you very well. You took a big fade in the middle of that, and I almost lost you.
Hey, Russ, are you on frequency?
I got in on that. Mike, we had one of the biggest band openings to Europe we've ever seen on the West Coast. I worked 58 people in 2 hours and got 4 new countries, over.
And the only day I didn't even turn the damn radio on. I didn't even turn my radio on. Somebody should have called me when you get that crap going on. Holy cow, what was this, all on sideband, or what was it? Can't copy him, Russ.
Okay, well, you two are just barely telling each other there. I don't know. I was so busy, I was like a one-arm paper hanger over there.
On JT or what? I mean FT8?
Yeah, FT8. Yeah, I made 58 Qs in 2 hours. Got 4 new countries out of it. Over.
Wow, that's spectacular. That's really good. And 4 new countries. How many countries overall did you count them?
Yeah, okay, I'm up to 148 confirmed and 154 worked, over.
Yeah, I just wondered how many countries you worked today on that opening. And this was like over the pole, over you pointed, normal direct path at 30 degrees or so?
Yeah, roger, normal 30 degrees, no problem.
Okay, God. I missed I was thinking about it. I'm just been real sluggish with this stuff I'm trying to get over here. But anyway, I should have turned the radio on. I overslept. I didn't wake up till 9:30, so I didn't normally get up like I'd normally do at 8 o'clock and have the radio on. Otherwise, I would have switched over to 6, but doggone it. I wish somebody would have alerted me to that. We ought to have some kind of alert. That's the only stuff that I would really get excited about is work. I have never worked a European on that summer path, over.
Oh, really? Oh, I know you've got over 125, and I've seen your log, so I know you got some Europeans, over.
Well, yeah, it's all moonbounce.
Ah, okay. All right. Well, what can I say? The only one came close to this was the one we had on the 22nd of June in 2022, about 4 years ago. Over.
Well, I wonder if it'll even come close to doing anything like that again tomorrow.
Yeah, who knows? You just don't know when the sun is going to burp on you.
Well, I'll turn it on tonight. Sometimes you get one of these other, the openings will continue on and it'll go into the other direction.
Yeah, Roger. I was watching it. It went north into Canada and Alaska, but it did not go to Japan today.
Okay.
Hey, Mike, this is SOK again.
All right, that's okay. You can take a turn.
Yeah, I was going to come. There was also, not just FT8, there was also sideband. It was open on sideband. And I just missed it by an hour. I couldn't believe it. It was wide open to Europe, and not just FT8, because I was watching the sideband frequencies as well, because there's a different one on the sideband, and I couldn't believe that. I don't know if that's a triple hop or what.
Yeah, that's 4 hops. That's 4 hops for most of it. 5 hops into Greece. But so you worked a couple on sideband?
Yeah. This morning, just in the other room. I have 2 separate radio rooms.
Is that on 6?
Yeah. So yeah, Mike, he worked some on sideband on 6.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Well, once again, for the 6-meter guys, this is probably the best opening I've seen in 2 to 3 cycles.
Probably the best opening I've ever heard of. But with the count that you got, of course, FT8 wasn't in there last cycle, so I don't know. But we did have some openings, but I always missed them. They were always in the early morning too. What time did this one start and end, Russ?
Okay, I didn't get in on it until 9 o'clock, and it was going already. I think some people said it started around 8:15 in the morning. Over.
Okay, very good. See, I was sawing logs until 9:30.
Yeah, well, this time of year you got to reset that log clock.
I can't hear the alarm clock. There's nothing that you can do other than an atomic bomb that would wake me up, or a cat climbing on me. The cat usually gets up and does the job to wake me up, but he wasn't doing his duty this morning. Okay, well that's good news and exciting stuff. Thanks for that. Let's see if there's KB6BA by any chance. Are you in here, Oliver? KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, was that you, Mike?
This is Kilo 6 Whiskey India Sugar.
Okay, I hear 637 also. I have you, Mike. I have 775. You're very light, but we got you checked in. Thank you very much, Mike. I wish it was better. Let me turn it back to you for one transmission, and then we'll pick up Paul here. Paul's got a pretty good signal here on the backscatter path. KB6 Whiskey Foxtrot Charlie, I'll search for a better signal, so keep it going for at least 15 or 20 seconds. KB6 WFC, K6 MYC, over. Okay, I found a little bit of a peak on you here, and you're Q5 here, but just barely. But I've got the source, of course, I've got your 775 all okay, but thank you for that. Good deal. Thank you, Mike, and good to hear you on 1296 here. Thanks so much for checking in at the regular time. Hi.
KM6SR.
Go ahead, Rob.
Were you talking to Russ, 111?
Yes, that's Russ. He worked 52 Europeans this morning on 6.
Okay, yeah, I didn't hear any call signs. I'll put him down, 111.
Yep. Okay, thank you, Mike, 73s. And over to you, Paul, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Did you get in on that opening on 6 this morning, K6 MYC?
Yeah, hi, good evening, Mike. K6MYC in the group. This is K6WIS Placerville. No, damn, I missed the 6-meter opening. I should have been more attentive on that. But hey, maybe tomorrow. Your signal 5x3 to 5x5. Really good backscatter propagation tonight, Mike. How copy me? Over.
Yeah, not bad, and I haven't even poked around to see if I can find a better spot for you, but you're easy copy, Paul. No problem copying. I know you have no check-ins on this band because the guys have given up on that on this band on 1296 over there in Clear Lake. And you can't hear them anyway, I guess is what you told me. Anyway, great to hear you. Sorry we both missed it. I overslept, and I didn't even turn the radio on because I didn't wake up in time to work my normal HF schedule, which I talked on till about 9:30, and then I switched over to 6. So I blew it completely today. Anyway, good signal, and we'll look for you, of course, tomorrow, Paul, and maybe even a little bit on the direct path when I'm up there pointed toward John, KR6MR. K6 Whiskey India Sugar, K6MYC.
Yeah, okay, Mike, thanks very much. Nothing else to report here, and I'll try on the direct path when you point towards KR6MR. 73 for now, K6WIS clear.
Okay, well, I'm pointed back down, so the bounce path is the best coming out of the south part of the Bay Area tonight. I'm down at 270-something here. So you came up a little bit, about another S unit. 73, we'll see you on the direct path, K6MYC. Anybody else in the Bay Area, please, over?
That'd be a negative on number 52.
Okay, he must be on vacation, huh, Jim?
Yeah, he's probably doing his motorcycle thing. He does that every summer.
Oh, I see. Okay, very good. Did you hear Russ's comments on 6 meters today?
Yeah, I did. I can't be glued to the radio to catch those. They come up pretty rarely.
Well, they are. They're rare, but you have to be there listening, or at least be watching for it on the web. He worked 52 stations and got 4 new countries and a whole slew of Europeans over. Did you hear that?
Yeah, I did. That's pretty nice. Well, I'll be over there in August, and I'll probably have 2-meter tropo. They get a lot of tropo openings out there where I am, the right time of year, and I'll work into Europe from out there. I doubt I'll be able to get the States, though, because the tropo doesn't work that way.
What's your call going to be?
CT8 forward stroke W6PQL.
VP8?
Charlie Tango 8.
All right, we'll be looking for you.
All right, very good. Missing Oliver tonight. Oliver has 1296. He should be in here. KB6BA. Oliver, are you here? Is there anybody else in the Bay Area that would like to check in? At 1296, please. Kilowatt 6, Mike Yankee Charlie in the group listening. I haven't heard NT6S for quite a while now. I guess he's maybe gotten ill again. He was just recovering from a cancer bout, but maybe he's not doing that well. I thought he'd be in here regular, but he's got a signal. He's got a signal up here if we can get him on. KT2G also, but I haven't heard him for a long time either. Anyway, good evening, guys, and we'll see you all on 2 meters tomorrow. I'm going to go up and get N6RO now.
Okay, NT6S, we probably won't hear on here anymore. He had a remission, and not a remission, but a recurrence, and not looking good.
I swung the antenna off of you. I missed just a little bit. Who's in remission?
Well, not in remission. He's got it again. NT6S. He's got another bout of it, and things are not looking good for him right now.
Oh, that's a shame. That's what I figured. There was not something good going on because he hadn't checked in since the first time. But he was real enthusiastic and he had good spirit, so I thought maybe that would pull him out, but apparently not. That's a shame. Thank you for the update, Jim. W6PQL, K6MYC.
Okay, Mike. Carry on. I'm going to listen for N6RO.
Yeah, let RO know about the 6-meter opening.
I will do that. N6RO, N6 Radio Ontario, K6MYC.
K6MYC, N6RO, Bozo 835, high temperature 84, and dinner's going to be buttery shrimp to go along with my buttery Chardonnay. That is all.
Very good. Did you hear Russia's comment on the opening into Europe on 6 meters today?
No, I slept in as usual, but I need to pay attention to 6 a little bit more.
Yeah, you probably missed the biggest opening in 10 years.
Well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I overslept. I normally wake up at 8 o'clock and get going, but I didn't wake up till 9:30, and I never even turned the radio on because it was too late for my HF guys. So I just bypassed even turning the radios on, and I just lounged through the morning trying to get over my thing here. I'm almost over it. The congestion in the chest is almost gone. I think by another day or so it'll be gone altogether. I'm still coughing up goop, but it's getting easier and lighter all the time. There you go. So it was started about 9 or a little bit before 9 o'clock in the morning. You might look again. It could happen This is the time of the year where you get these double and triple and quadruple and triple. It was 5 hops into Greece and Fred. KD6S, okay, worked 2 or 3 guys in Greece on sideband, over.
Wow, there is analog life again. Okay, well, you're sounding better. I'm sure you'll be normal in a couple days. And what was I going to say? I'm making progress on getting stabilized radios here. My splitter arrived today, and I've hooked up 3 devices to it. It does not include the 9700, which I'm awaiting the kit to come from UK, Adnor. So we'll see you tomorrow in 6RO.
Okay, very good, Ken. 7-3. We'll see you on 2 meters tomorrow, but you might turn on 6 and monitor in the morning, pointed at 30 degrees, and just listen.
Yeah, well, I worked 2 hop last weekend in the VHF contest.
Yeah, very good. You mentioned that. Well, it sounds like that's a good indicator that it's going to go longer, too. We get that hop, and then over the ocean, it's an easy one. All right, 7-3. Anybody else in this direction? How about NK? No, come on. I can't remember the call, Mario. I got a mental blank here. KO6IQR. There you go. KO6IQR, K6MYC. Hang on a second, guys. I'll be right with you. Give me 10 seconds. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back, guys. Had to say goodnight to Tyler, my grandson, who had come up and treated me for dinner again tonight. He's been very good. He's been up here every day this week, keeping me company when Matt's not here. So that's nice of him to do that. All right, let's see. KO6IQR. Anybody else on 1296 here on this frequency or this direction? K6MYC, over. Okay, I'm going up into Sacramento, and let me see if I can hear. Right about in here, I should hear something from KJ6KFB. 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 Darren K6MYC calling and standing by. KJ6KFB, KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo, K6MYC calling and listening. Okay, nothing heard from Taryn. Let's go up and see if we can hear John. KR6MR. I probably have to go up a little higher, John. Let's see what that looks like. KR6MR, K6MYC. Over. Roger, got your 759. It's about readability 3 at the moment, John, but we got it. Got to 759, and then we're still poking around trying to find a good heading for you. So I might not have you on the peak even yet. But good to hear you. I did not hear Darren. But maybe it's because the band is very weak. You're much weaker than normal. Back to you, K6MR, K6MYC, over.
A lot of flutter. Darren is there trying. He is trying. That's all I can say. Over.
Okay, I'm going to write him in. You came way up on that one. Solid copy. So I probably just have to go back and get Darren. I'm going to go back and try to get Darren right now. I'll see you in a minute. K6MYC, I'll just bump it back a little bit to get Darren here.
KR6MR standing by.
Okay, Darren. Let's see if I can hear you in there. KJ6KFB. KJ6KFB. K6MYC. Over, Darren. KJ6KFB, KJ6 Kilo Foxtrot Bravo, K6MYC, over. Now I'm going to start right from here and go a little bit at a time here. Let's try. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Okay, 3 degrees more, KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. Well, I think I found you. I heard a little bit that time. Let's keep going. KJ6KFB, K6MYC, over. I got your 756. You're very weak. Very marginal, but we got it tonight, and maybe it'll come up on a peak here. We got your 756, Darren. Thank you very much for being there. Sorry I missed you the first time. Very weak tonight for some reason. We need that antenna on the tower. Hi. 7373, KJ6KFB. K6MYC. 73, Darren. Thank you. Okay, back to you, John. And maybe K6WIS is in there also. K6WIS, Paul, are you there? KR6MR, am I back on you, John?
Oh, yeah, very good signal now. Let me get this phone turned off. There we go. And let's see, Paul can probably hear me. K6WIS, K6WIS. KR6MR, Mike is trying to call you. Over.
Solid copy now.
I don't hear anything from Paul. I heard him work you on bounce.
Yeah, we got him in the log. Sometimes we just like to see if he's going to hear us on the direct path. He's probably fixing dinner or something there. It's not to worry, but boy, you're doing good tonight. I don't know why it's so weak with Darren. I could just barely tell Darren was in there. I got 756 just one time is all I heard, just one time, clear enough to confirm it was him. Over. A little more power, a little more tower. Hi. All right, very good. Thank you. You came up out of a fade on that one, but I got the gist of it. Thank you. Thank you very much again for coming up here, John. and doing a good job on getting your station working well there. KR6MR, I should say. K6MYC, clear and going to Nevada. Who was that? Who was that? I didn't get that. Who was that, John? You got to give me the call several times and I can piece it together. You're right on the noise and you're in and out. Over.
Over.
Okay, I just came back. I was not pointed at you. I may not be on you yet. WA6LOL, K6MYC. I hear you now. Yeah, I just was past you. And that's directive pretty sharp on this band. Anyway, take a transmission and I'll peek on you.
It doesn't seem to be doing much better than the 4. Well, actually the 4. Element and measure it. I've got the dimensions on the 55, so I know what the third director should be. So, anyway, T6MYC, WA6L.
Stand by a second. Stand by. Now, something's really wrong, Dave. Something's really wrong. You're about 20, 25 dB below normal. Way down. You're about readability 3 to 4 here. Readability 3 to 4. I heard something about the third director, but that's all I'm getting. Just bits and pieces, over. So something's really, really wrong, over.
Okay, Mike. Well, this is the 55 element, the single 55. So, okay, well, I guess you're not hearing me very well, so anyway, I won't hold you. WA6LOL. I moved the antenna a little bit.
Okay, well, I copied that you're on the 55 element, but that doesn't make any sense. I wonder if the 55 element isn't vertically polarized. Is the loop, the feed point on the loop straight up and down? That would be horizontally polarized. I can't imagine it be vertical. But it sounds like you're just way down like 20 dB, and you should be way, even with that antenna, you should only be 6 dB down from the quad array if they were working perfectly. But from your earlier measurements, the quad array isn't working and this one is. So your measurements are either you're making some errors in your measurements somehow, or something here, because the 55 element is certainly down from the array. It's too bad you can't switch back and forth quickly. But anyway, I copied you. You're almost Q5 at the moment. I'm trying to find a peak on you. WA6LOL, K6MYC.
K6MYC, WA6LOL. Directly. Anyway. I'll let you go, and I'll talk to you maybe on the phone tomorrow or something. K6MYC, WA6LOL, over.
Okay. I'm having to go back and forth to get a good peak on you. Right now, I've got a pretty good peak, and you're Q5 at the moment. I didn't hear the first part of it, but I got the second part about you'll call me tomorrow, and we can go over it, and I'm up for that. But give me a repeat of what you've got going so far. Where's the quad array? Is it up and functioning? You just can't switch to it easily. Is that it?
Yeah, it's up there. I have to run. So I'm going to work on that. I'm going to get that director measurement.
Okay, I think you're signing, but I lost you on that one. You went way down in the noise. I get it. Nothing. I copied very little of any intelligence on that transmission. So the band is just up and down, but you came up on a real nice peak. I thought we had it good for a minute there, but I didn't touch the antenna, and the next transmission you were almost gone. So it's not working. But you still have that same QSB we've seen from the beginning here, up and down, but you don't have enough margin now to ride it through the bottom. 7-3 on now. Listen for you some way in the morning there. 73's, Dave, I'm sorry that it didn't work out better. I'm surprised that the 55 element. Can you rotate the 55? Are you sure it's pointed at me over? Are you sure the 55 element is pointed right over?
Straight up and down. So.
I heard you come back, but I couldn't copy it, so we'll let it go. I'll talk to you in the morning.
Okay. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Roger. Talk to you tomorrow. About K6WIS, last call, K6 Whiskey India Sugar. Are you there, Paul? Nothing from Paul. Okay, I'm going up to Nevada. Here we are into Nevada. And looking for KE7 UQL, KE7 Uniform, Quebec, London, over. Roger. Q3, but I got your 272. It's very weak, but it'll probably come up. That's the way this band is, as you know. Good to hear you, Daniel. Good to hear you. And I think Richard is still in Utah. I think Richard's still over in Utah with his father. KE7 UQL, K6 MYC listening, over. Okay, I think you must have made a very short final over there. Very light on that one. I just heard you come back and then I lost you. 73, Daniel. 73. We'll see you tomorrow. See you tomorrow on 2 meters. Thank you very much for the check-in here tonight. KE7 UQL, K6 MYC. 7373.
620.
I hear PE 620. Good evening, Mike.
Good evening. Yeah, I didn't get a chance to check in earlier. I had a digital net I was checking into, and it went a little bit longer than normal tonight.
Yeah, okay. Well, you're not very strong, but I don't think you're ever very strong on this band. But let me see if I can find a peak on you, because I'm aimed right at you right now. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, you certainly sounding pretty strong on this one. I'm aimed just about north to bounce off the mountain, so if you're bouncing off the same mountain, then it should kind of work a little bit. Can you zero in on me now?
So where are you pointed for me?
I am pointed north to bounce. You bounce off. I think the mountain's name is Sibio.
Okay, you're pointed north, so you don't have a clear path. You do not have a clear path. When you point south, you see my signal strength go down or go away. Is that it?
Yep. I get the best performance, and you're bouncing off the mountain.
Yeah, well, I think we worked that out from the other bands as well, but I'm just reliving the reasoning there. Okay. Well, you're doing okay. In your Q5, I just have to be pointed pretty much right on you, but of course you've only got 10 watts there against my 600 here. All right, Mike, thanks much for coming in, and I'm glad you were able to stay up this late. I think something you were doing ran a little bit late, so there you go. Thank you, sir. W6 Papa Echo 620 K6MYC.
All right, Mike. Hemi 3, and I'm heading to bed now. W6TE, and I'll be clear.
All right, 7-3. Good night. Anybody else while I'm pointed this direction, K6MYC? Okay. QRZ 1296. Anybody else while I'm pointed up toward Course Gold and or in Oakhurst? K6MYC Bozo Net. QRZ Bozo Net. K6MYC. QRZ. Anybody want to check in? K6MYC rotating little pieces at a time here. I'm going back into the Bay Area for late checks and missed. And how you doing, Rob?
Oh, I'm trying to peek on people, but I'm not doing so good. But I'm listening. KM6 SRR.
A perfect double with somebody. Who was that? Do you have your radio up real loud?
The stream is on.
Yeah, that may be what it was I was hearing. I didn't catch what you said because it's so loud it's covering you.
Okay, I just said I was trying to peek on people, but I'm not having much luck. KM6 SRR.
Yeah. Okay. You didn't hear anything from Mike, huh?
No, I would have to really rotate all the way around to get over where he's coming from.
Well, he was coming from just about north, maybe a couple of degrees, 5 degrees past north. You have a north stop?
Yeah, it has a little overrun though, so I can go get Stan up there all the way over to about 20 degrees.
Well, then you got plenty to get to Mike, because he's not that far. I went due north on him, and then I got a little peak at about 3 or 4 degrees beyond the north. So at 3 to 4 degrees due north, I got him where he was the best. Over.
Okay, is he transmitting again?
Oh, he's going to bed. He's way past his bedtime. Anyway. Back to the Bay Area here. Let me see where I'm pointed. Mario, KO6IQR, are you there tonight? Don't see Mario. Anybody else in the East Bay? 1296, QRZ Bozo Net, K6MYC. Late checks or miss coming down into the center of the Bay Area here. See if propagation is any better than it was earlier. Let's see here. Fred was in here earlier, but he was never very good. And it's too bad because I wanted to get more about his success on 6 meters. I'm pointed right at Fred now. Middle of the Bay Area of K6MYC Bozo Net. Late checks or missed, or anybody have anything to comment on? I guess not. That's it. So that's the net to this extent. I don't think we're going to get anybody going south, are we? We didn't get Kerry in here. We didn't get N6BYH. We didn't get K6MTS. Missing quite a few tonight.
Yep, we are. Got kind of 23 right now.
Well, at least we broke into the 20s, huh?
Yep, I think I've got everybody.
Alrighty. Well, we'll close up shop here. Tyler came out to say goodbye. You probably heard when I stopped for a minute. He was telling me, and walked up, he said there was a raccoon eating out of my cat dish. So that's the first time I think he saw raccoons here. I've been telling him we've been feeding all the skunks and the raccoons, but it registers more when you really see it going on, huh?
Oh, yeah, yep. Yeah, we've been watching the birds while we eat dinner tonight. They put on quite a show there on the bird bath. Our dining room window looks out, bay window looks out over where we got the bird bath under an oak tree, and they're hopping around, and one will hop down, and the other one will chase around, and they'll bounce, and then one will hop on the frog in the center, and then we got a little pipe coming down that I have automatic watering for it, and they hop down that pipe, and another one comes, and they hop back up. It's quite a show.
That sounds good. You ought to take a video. And you ought to put it on the web for us so we can watch it while we're listening to the stream on 1296.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I'll let the wife handle that. She's the media arts person.
We did hear Rob check in. Rob was, not Rob, but Aaron. Aaron checked in, but he was very quick and in and out. Are you still around here, Aaron?
Yeah, he said he's on the two-way that we have here, so he's off doing something there.
Okay. Well, I think we're done for the night. I'll see you. I'll go make sure the cat dishes are filled, and I put fresh water in the drinking bowl and the hand washing bowl for the raccoons, and I'll bet you it's all dirty again today.
Yeah, they love to wash food and hands and everything. Oh, Mike, I wanted to ask you, did anybody open up an email for you? Because I sent an email that has the relay and some of the spec sheets on it from the Dowkey catalog, and a picture that showed how Bill hooked up the single relay to do all the work.
Oh, okay. Well, Frank was going to come down, but he was working on a job and he didn't finish it from the day before. So he stayed on that job and he did not come today. So nobody was here today at all until Tyler got here for dinner. And I didn't get him on the computer. He doesn't, well, he can probably run my computer, but yeah, I don't think he sat down in front of it. So it would be inconvenient to get him started with that. We had plenty to do. We had a load of garbage and other stuff before and he had to fix some dinner, so I didn't get him involved with anything like that. Over.
Okay, well, it's there for you whenever you want to get to it. And yeah, you reminded me about the garbage. I got to get mine up tonight also.
Well, it's not garbage day for us necessarily. It's just that my garbage cans are full. I don't have an automatic pickup out there. We take our garbage into the plant. All my canisters are so large they won't pick them up anymore. I have the bigger cans and they don't want to take them. And then if I put a rag or a weed on top of anything in any of the smaller ones, they won't take it. Oh, you're putting weeds in, we won't take it if it has weed. Oh, won't take it if it has clothing or rags. Oh, Well, we won't take it if it has garbage in it. So I just gave up on them.
Do you have Red Rock Environmental over there?
I'm sorry, what?
The garbage company, is it Red Rock Environmental?
I don't, it didn't used to be Red Rock. It might be Red Rock now. I don't know who it is. Just it was somebody that came back, and we've gone through a couple of garbage companies. Can't remember what the sequence of things were, but each one of them has gotten progressively worse.
Interesting. Yeah, we've got Red Rock Environmental. I think they're out of Chowchilla. They're a Caglia-owned company because, Caglia is really big in the waste disposal. Anyway, yeah, they forgot to pick up my my recyclables, my blue container this last time on last week, Tuesday. So it's still out there.
Is that the one that you have our bottles in?
Oh, no. I put the stuff in that I don't get any money for. Glass and cardboard and paper and other kinds of plastic for food stuff. But the stuff you pay the deposit on, you get money if you take it in, so I don't give it to them.
Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know if they service this area. I wouldn't mind getting another garbage pickup, but there's probably only one that comes up this far.
Yeah, I think we've only got the one that comes over here, too.
Anyway, we got a routine going pretty much right now, but whenever the garbage cans get filled, I have Matt. Matt normally is here to take them in, and he takes them in and brings them back the same day, of course, brings them back the same night, empty. We empty them at the plant, and we use the dumpster at the plant to put all our stuff in. Doesn't add much to it, and they don't know the difference at the plant. We don't use all the stuff in the dumpster anyway.
Yep, that's the way to do it. You're not dumping it out on the road, though, so that's good.
Well, I just get tired of getting notes from them. Well, we can't pick this up because it's got a rag in it.
Yeah, sometimes they kind of have the small man syndrome where they think they can control everything, and their you-know-what doesn't stink.
Yeah, well. In my mind, garbage is garbage. Stuff I don't want, you take.
Yep, that makes sense. Well, I thought if we were rag chewing enough, we'd get Mark in here. Come on, Mark. K6MTS, where are you?
Okay, C5DTU and 5BYH, K6MTS. I asked Ken if he was going to be on here, and he said no.
Yeah, I heard that last night. It didn't take him long, and he was quite quick on the draw on that one.
Yep. Okay. Well, anyway, 7-3. This is Mike, K6MYC, Bozo 47, and Delta Mike 07. Closing the 1296.1 Bozo Net on July 6, 2026. Good night, all.
Hey, good night, Mike. K6MYC, KM6SR 73.